Warning, this video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness. Viewer discretion advised.
Hey poppers, what's poppin'? And so this is part 2. If you have not seen part 1, go check it out. The link will be, I'm thinking it'll be right up there. Somewhere up there, and it'll be in the top right hand corner. So yeah. Right up there somewhere, up on the top of the screen is where the first one will be. But if you in some weird way you just want to watch the second one completely through, and then you just want to go watch the first one, I will put it on the end screen. Anyways, guys, don't forget to smash the video. Don't forget to smash a like on this video, and subscribe for more videos. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, this one is part 2, not part 1. They are 2 different videos, in fact, just saying they're kind of 2 different videos. I had to break them up, otherwise it was 40 minutes long. So, anyways, I actually was sitting back and actually watching my moving video from Illinois. It's my old videos from Illinois. So let me know if you guys would like me to make cool clips that I did. Some awesome videos that I think I did from Illinois, stuff like that. Hit me up, or hit it down in the comments, and let me know if you guys would like that by smashing the like button. So that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and Traxman. I can't say peace out because, yeah, roll the clips. Guys, I apologize about the white noise. My microphone is broken. I am back. Okay, I know I keep saying that a lot, but whatever. So the main things that I am looking for type things, or the main power supply that I guess I'm looking for, stuff like this, where I can unplug shit. Because I don't want all that extra cable where I don't need it. You know, so if I don't need it, I don't have to have it. And I imagine that's the main cable that's just going to the motherboard type thing. So this is your standard main cable type thing. And I know they sell them with just where you have to plug them all in, which is great. So you don't have this freaking mess here. Anyways, I am looking for a cool power supply, so it's amazing type thing, cool looking. So, anyways, if you're asking, why am I going with the 1000-watt power supply? How do you know what your computer needs? Actually, I watched a Linus Tech Tip video to figure out. And I looked up, how do I know what power supply I need, or what size, and all that. Well, he left a link in his video, and you have to go in and pretty much estimate what I have, and all that, or what I'm going to be using, type stuff. And I looked up all the stuff that I needed online, so estimated what I needed is a 1000-watt power supply. It told me at least 1,000, or at most 1,000 to 12 power supply is what it told me. And I said, well, I'm not going with, I don't need a 1200-watt power supply. No way. Because if you guys see right there, 1200-watt power supply versus a 1000-watt power supply, I think I'm going with a 1000-watt power supply. So, because the computer only and now you might be calling me crazy, why do you need a 1000-watt power supply for what it's drawing? It told me that it's drawing, or that it would be drawing, I'm sorry, would be drawing estimated roughly. It's not always correct, so don't always like assume that that's what it's actually pulling, cause it's not, no way. Anyways, okay, go up, you stupid thing. Anyways, it's estimated to draw about 400 to 500 some watts, but that's not including, you know, you got your big old, that's, or I'm sorry, that apparently, I guess that's like maybe estimated with it just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. So I guess when you're gaming and all that, it probably goes up, I'd imagine. Because, you know, you're putting a constant draw on the core and a constant draw on the whatever you want to call it, the graphics card, I'm sorry. So anyways, I switched the graphics card from a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, that is, which is a 4 gig card, to a 6 gig card, which is a GeForce GTX, I think. I don't know if it has a GTX, I think it does. 1060, which is a 6 gig card. And I have not looked it all up and all that type of stuff, so I don't know exactly the measurements and all that type of stuff. And you are asking, have I ordered any of these parts? I have not. I am sorry, I have not. As you guys see, some of these parts are well over $100, or most of these parts are well over $100. Especially because I'm going with really good parts, and that's what I want, is really good parts and parts that are gonna last forever. I don't want cheap junk. That's what I always want to say, is I don't want cheap junk. Okay, guess that's the end of the image. Where's the mouse? There it is. Okay. So now we gotta go and that picture is the one I want. That picture is the one I want. Open. As you can see, the computer is so slow. It takes forever to load everything. So, like I said, sorry if the quality is like super bad. Because not just that, I have to go in and take this video and put it over onto my phone, so then I can edit it on my phone and be like, hey yo, I gotta add this footage from, god damn it, I gotta add this from the camera, you know, from the video that I shot facing over there, so it's facing this way towards the desk and all that, and be like, hey yo, let's go over there and get on the computer. And we jump over to the computer. Okay, so there we go. Come on, you stupid thing, already. Come on. Okay, by this individual picture, you guys can't see. Yeah, you guys can a little bit. So this is the one that I'm talking about. If it ever loads today, finally. Okay, the one that I was talking about. I actually saw this power supply, this type of power supply, in a video of one of Linus's videos. And if you don't know who Linus is, it's Linus Tech Tips. Check him out on YouTube. Yeah. So, anyways, as you guys can see, it has all these ports, and it has an eco mode, which is amazing. It lowers the wattage and all that type of stuff. And some people might be like, well, don't you want more wattage and all that type of stuff? Honestly, I'm not a big old tech whiz type person, so I don't know. All I know is eco mode is so it doesn't draw all that power and all that. And I'm looking at a UPS, and I'm not talking about the UPS driver, the guy in the brown truck that delivers your packages. I am talking about an uninterruptible power supply. So, the main thing for it is that, or what it does is that it has a battery in it. So you plug your computer in it, and it keeps your computer alive if the power goes out. But if it gets down to like a certain battery percentage, it will automatically shut your computer down for you without having to get corrupt files or anything like that, which is amazing. So, like I said, there's eco mode right there. My mouse is sitting right on right by it, so it's eco mode. I don't know exactly full eco. I don't know, like, whatever you want to call it, like the full like depth of it. I want to remove that cover. No, I'm joking. I don't know if there's parts that do come with warranties. I will keep papers like that, but I'm not spending the extra like out the wazoo just to get warranties and stuff like that, because I know I'm paying for good parts. I'm spending well over $100 almost on each part, so that's what's taking forever, because I'm spending well over $100 on almost each part. So this computer is not going to be a cheap computer. Estimated about 15 grand. Or not 15 grand, I'm sorry. About $1,500. Maybe a little more. Because, you know, I have everything there. And I know I said I have estimated 8 things right here. But that's estimated. I know I'm going to have more wiring and stuff like that. So, minus having all this stuff, think that's it. And like I said, I'm spending at least over $100 on everything. Cause this is 130, everything, 130 something. So I don't want to make this video like extremely, you know, long. So let's go look at the Ryzen 5, and let's go find out the difference in between the Ryzen 5 and the Ryzen 5 2600 and the Ryzen 5 2600X. Alrighty guys, I will be right back in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, after that long time of researching of what the difference is, so it's pretty much just gives you a little more power and all that type of stuff, a little wazoo and all that type of cool stuff. We'll get into that in a second. But my issue is, as you can see here, we have the AMD Ryzen 5 2600 processor. This is just the Ryzen 5, or this is just the 2600 without the X, okay? And then this one is the AMD Ryzen 5 1600, which is the one before Ryzen 5 2600. This one's even older. So, why would you order this one when you can just spend $20 more and for 70 bucks and get for 170 bucks, I'm sorry. Anyways, my point is that some people might be asking, why don't you go and get a 1600 instead of 2600? You know, it's probably a little overkill. It's probably well over an overkill for what I'm doing. But I was talking to my friend, and he's pretty much saying, you know, well, you know what? If you're just gonna go all out, go all out. You know, you're gonna go out and throttle it out, right? Anyways, another point is, as you guys see here, this is the same one that was on the top right here. So if we keep going right here. An 80M Ryzen 5 2600 with a cooler, which is $70, $170. And then an 80M Ryzen 5 2600X processor with a cooler for $225. Which, like, come on, like, really? Like, that's kind of highway robbery right there. Like, seriously? Like, okay, but anyways, this one right here is the one that we are going with. So most likely we will be upgrading the cooler. I know Ryzen or ADM, whatever, Ryzen, ADM has a RGB cooler. So I don't know. So right here is my motherboard, and I never realized that I could buy it with it. Open, you stupid thing. Yeah, so there's the motherboard right here. Gaming Plus. Gaming Plus. Actually a lot of YouTubers, or not YouTubers, but editors actually go towards the higher end motherboards, such as gaming, stuff like that. So I'll have to actually go in and research the price on that. Make sure that I'm spending, that I'd be spending like the price if I put them together separately, or if I would be saving money if buying it this way, or if they're jacking up to just $300. So I don't know. We'll have to check that because yeah, because just yeah. Let's see. Does it say we got 200? That's bundle price. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna take a picture of this and actually make sure this is all right. And I'll look this up later. But this is just for information for me, because, you know, I gotta spend all this money out on a computer. Okay, we got that picture. So I think it's actually the same price. It'll just be $300, which is great if I can just buy them together, because then they'll be here at the same time. But fortunately, I'm gonna be telling you this right now. I am not gonna be building it until I get all the pieces. So I'm not saying like I have to have a desk, I have to have a chair, I have to do this, I have to do that. But I at least have to have one monitor. Well, I can build it with the way it is, but anyways, I have to buy the case, I have to buy a motherboard, I have to buy a core, processor, you know. So anyways, I'm gonna make this video like super duper long, as it already is. So sorry if it is like ultra long. I didn't want to make it ultra long, but anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, let's go and check. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check the GTX 1060 real fast, and will be the last one. Cause we are skipping over we're skipping over a lot of things actually. We skipped over the motherboard. We skipped over the hard drives and the both hard drive, which is a 1 terabyte hard drive. We'll probably get 2 of those, and a 240 gig SSD. Might jump that up to 500. I have to check the price on those. But if they're not too bad, I might go with a 500 gig. Anyways, I will see you guys in 3, 2, 1. And like I said, I wanted to make this one really quick. We got the GTX 1060. I don't know if you guys can see right here. It's pretty small. It's a 6 gig dual fan for 391 cents. Are you kidding me? There's a dual fan right there. And it's got overclock. Right there, overclock. I can overclock that. So, and it's VR ready. I'm not going to do VR, but if I ever wanted to, it is VR ready. Pop that puppy in, and it's VR ready. So, some of your cards like this, it actually plug and play. Some you have to download drivers and all that, but I wanted to look at the ports on this really quickly and check and see what kind of ports we got. Okay, so we got an HDMI and 3 display ports and one of those. Okay. Alright. So, if I wanted to, I could probably do like a 4 monitor setup type thing, or 3 monitors, or whatever I wanted. Okay. But, okay, anyways, that's it anyways. I just wanted to check this, make sure that I was doing it all right. I think that's where a thing goes. I don't know. So I was pretty much gonna pay almost $200 for a 4 gig card, when now I'm gonna be paying for a 6 gig card instead, because of the simple fact of it's a little better. And I'm not saying because it's VR ready. I don't have any VR, and this thing is not ready. This room is not big enough for VR. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But like I said, if I ever wanted to do VR, and it's well worth the money, so I'm saving at $27 on it, and I can overclock it if I wanted to. I don't know how, but like I've always been doing on YouTube, is always learning how to do all this stuff. I know how to, simply, do simple computer stuff, and I know a little bit more than, your average person would, so, that's my issue. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go jump back onto the other camera, and, that's pretty much it. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, guys, like I said, I'm just gonna jump over onto this camera so we can walk around the studio a little bit. Let's actually turn this on. Anyways, I don't know if you guys hear this wind noise up here, or that, really, revving noise, from that fan up there. I apologize for that, but it gets really hot in the studio. So, like I said, we're talking to our landlord about, AC units, because we have vents, as you guys can see right here. One's above my head, right there, and the AC or the, whatever you want to call it, the units outside don't work, and, there's a window there, there's a window there, a big window there, actually, and there's one right beside my desk, right here. And not just that, another thing that it's hard to film videos and all that type of stuff is my gear can't get too hot. Not just that, my computer gets extremely hot when I record and all that, so it heats this room up very very hot. And that's another thing that's gonna really kill me on this computer build is if I start building computers, or having a computer in here, a hot computer that is too. Because, you know, when you're having a big old graphics card and stuff like that, and you're driving, you know, games and all that, it's just going to heat it up. So, and not just that, when you have all these 2 studio lights on, just 2, I'm just saying just 2, you know, small studio lights. And these are like 45 watt bulbs, I'm just saying, 45 watt. They don't seem like they're 45 watts. They seem like they're a lot brighter than that. But they are just 45 watts. Just with turning that one off, it makes some of the room a little dark. So, that's why when I pick it up on this camera, and not just that, as you guys can see, it's just not bright enough. And this side of my face is all like shadowed. But on the webcam, I have to move this one way away from me, and because it just blows it all out. So yeah. So here's a setup. Yeah. So we got. Let me fix the camera real fast. There we go. Like I said, we were streaming, or we were videoing or screen recording, whatever you want to call it, with OBS. So yeah, as you guys can see, the mic levels bouncing right there, and there's Amazon open with the GTX card that we were looking at. My phone, batteries charging for the camera right there. A Pepsi bottle because I haven't entered the code yet. Hashtag go to Pepsi, or go buy Pepsi and enter the code, and you can win free stuff. Anyways, some people might be like, well, is he paying you what I'm about to say? I'm gonna actually go and set the tripod up because this camera's starting to get heavy. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Alrighty guys, so like I was saying, what I was about to say, what I'm going to be saying is not a paid promotion. So, anyways, I'm pretty much giving a shout out to Linus Tech Tips right now. So I will be leaving his channel on the end of my the end screen. So go check out his channel. It's not a paid promotion, but it's because he has some great, you know, stuff and stuff like that. So the only reason why I'm doing it is because he's another one that really inspired me to, you know, go and build a computer. Because I've always, like, really wanted to, and not just that, Polecat, you know, that does all this role-playing type stuff. I wanted to do GTA 5 role-play, and I've tried to do it on just an Xbox and stuff like that. It just fails. Because everybody's a jerk, and they always kill you and stuff like that. But once you get into 5M servers, it just moves from being really, like, a jerk to, you know, a standard, like, everyday life type thing. So that's why I'm going to do 5M servers instead of GTA 5. So if you don't have, if you guys are saying, well, I want to play with you, but I can't because blah blah blah, well, hopefully we can build the channel up and stuff like that, and see if we can get a server with 5M. And hopefully we can get one so I can invite you guys to play and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Guys, Polecat 324's channel will also be on the end screen too.
Like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Go check out Linus' channel. It will be on the end screen. So yeah, Johnny Peppers, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and track you in. Peace out.
We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last.